Okay, now that your bike is all set up for success, a couple things. Resistance style we went over. Remember, at any time you need to stop it, you can go ahead and stop it. There are 3 hand positions on these bars. There's hand position 1, where your hands lie in the middle of the bars. Your shoulders roll back, neck is in line with the spine. Nice flat road, that 4 on the dial, perfect for it. Then there's hand position 2, where your hands come to the inside of your bars. There's 2 ways to do this. I give the option of either being on the inside of the bars or on the outside of the bars. So when you come to spin class, I want you to go ahead and play around with that a little bit. The ideal is to get the shoulders away from the ears. So I'm more comfortable on the outside, but try it on the inside. And then hand position 3, super important. That's up at the top of your bars. This is for when we are climbing. Another thing, we come all the way up. I want you to focus on taking the weight away from the handlebars. So you're not leaning on your handlebars, you're taking it all the way up, and then you're bringing your butt down towards the saddle so you can find that smooth pedal. Not about the handlebars, really. You're gonna take the handlebars, you're nice and light. It's really about the legs. And as we get tired, this is what tends to happen. We come down on the handlebars. Now think about it. I want you to think about a straw, a bendy straw. If you cut it in half, no liquid's gonna come through. Same thing on a bike. Check it out. If I'm like this, I can't get the air into my lungs that I need. So if I bring myself all the way up, bring the lungs up, open up the airflow, I'm gonna get a whole better pedal stroke and I'm gonna feel a lot better on the bike. Talk a little bit about climbing on the bike. So when we started at 4, that's your flat road. Taking 2 full turns and taking it to a 6 will take you to a nice mountain underneath your feet. You need to make sure that you have resistance on the bike before you bring yourself up. So when we come up hand position 3, you feel the resistance. You have enough resistance to support the body. What happens a lot of times are people don't put on enough and then you don't feel stable. You come up and it really a whole lot of pain in your knees. So really focus on that for your first time when you come up, that you have resistance. And once you come up, a couple different things. We come up using the resistance. A lot of times in spin class, I see this, a whole lot of bouncing. So I'm putting a whole lot of momentum out in space when the momentum should be down in my legs. So here I am bouncing, and here's the difference. Coming down, isolating into the legs. My core is braced, nice full pedal strokes. All right, so another thing, feet, super important. When you are spinning flat road or when you are climbing, your feet are flat. What we tend to do, especially if we don't clip in, is curl our toes. So I want you to uncurl your toes. Take your toes up towards the top of your shoes so that you're using the balls of your feet to push your pedals in a circular motion. All right, heels are flat, coming all the way down. Coming up the body, knees in. A lot of times you might see knees out. I want you to bring them in, and then a nice 45-degree bend at the hips. Brace the core, that will help bring the chest up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, and then neck in line with the